Hello everybody, my name is Asa, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Fuhrerreich as Germany. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we have a few divisions all ready to go for an invasion of Italy. We have some more troops ready to go for an invasion of the Soviets. So the Soviet Union also just took over Albania. Even though Italy declared the war, it's a very weird situation we got going on there. But we're about to demand territory from the Italians. I believe they are going to say no purely on the basis that they're in the same faction as the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union is pretty big and powerful. Like, they're definitely stronger than we are. There is no doubt about that. I hate that the Ottomans are not in our faction anymore. The complete jerks. I mean, I wanted them to help me take over this area of Turkey, but whatever. We're also able to deploy more units, which I kind of want to do because we need to deploy. I guess it's like, yeah, it's a light panzer divisions. How many panzers are we actually making? We're making 10 light panzers. We're only making 2 heavy panzers a day. So I think we should try to South Africa, give me stuff too. Apparently I'm consistently importing too many goods. And also the the United States just declared war on Panama. I'm assuming because Panama is trying to take over the Panama Canal. That's the only thing that really makes sense. I mean, Haiti's also a puppet of the United States. Panama's already capitulated. Good work there, guys. Yeah, when did Haiti become a puppet state of the United States? I mean, they're being fairly aggressive right now. I mean, they're still at war. So I'm not too sure. We're at 100% world tension right now. I mean, they've capitulated, so I don't know why the peace thing hasn't fired yet, but I don't know. There we go. Panama is now just completely part of the United States. Ecuador is actually still alive, surprisingly. Colombia, can I get you on my side? Like, is there anything I can do? Like, I can do the increased influence, but that doesn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. Okay, greater than ever. I like how they actually can't do this because they cannot intervene in Brazil because the war's already over. This has no effect. Then I'll have also a CB to attack Ecuador. They can't do this either. I mean, I might bypass this, but still. It's hard to say. I feel like a lot of this has issues, to say the least. Yeah, so you can see right now the Italians have thrown their entire army on our border, including the Russians. So never mind. The entire faction is very concerned about what's happening at the moment. So yeah, now we're just about to expand World War II to be a lot bigger. Will the Italians give in to my demands? I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be a very bloody conflict. And also, there's 19 Danish troops here for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Like, so wait, are we going to, the Mountain SSR? What a stupid name. I'm pretty sure Transcaucasia was not there the whole time. Like, do any of you guys have, like, Japan, I'm pretty sure also doesn't have, they don't have a unique focus tree at all either. I don't think anybody here does. Which is kind of disappointing. It really does mean that Japan, or not Japan, basically all of China, East Asia, doesn't matter in the mod because they don't have focus trees or anything like that at all. Ecuador's been annexed. That's, of course, not a surprise to anybody. I mean, I would like to invade, I can't say Jakku because they don't have enough support for my ideology. Of course, Bryn, if you attack the French, we'll be looking pretty good. Who's in the Entente? The French Republic immediately goes up to 100%, which is disappointing. Oh, she already has claims here. What we need to do is maybe do like a Sicily to Tunis invasion as soon as what did I click on here? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. But if we can beat the Italians, take over Libya, we can probably try to invade there we go. Let's declare war on them immediately. So now that that is done, I'm assuming I can just do the thing where I bypass strike of the Soviet Union. Oh no, because I actually don't have the annexation CB. But of course the annexation CB doesn't matter at all. Also, fortifying the Romanian border could have been useful, but it's too late now. We can also block the Soviets from Nikel, but that of course doesn't make any sense because we're already at war with the Soviets. Actually, we're not at war with the Soviets quite yet. We will be soon. The field of manpower, I mean, it's still in our favor. Well, until the Soviets join at least. And then, who the hell knows what's going to happen there? Ownership of Hamburg. Invade Switzerland, of course, doesn't make any sense. So we're going to go up to the TST debate. I have no idea what the TST debate is going to do for us, but... Commune of Italy. Like, who are we at war with the Soviets now? Yeah. Field of manpower is actually still in our favor, but that's only because I have 100 divisions of these guys, or 88 divisions, something like that. So it's like 300,000 men right there. So you guys are really not confident, but you guys also are not extremely confident. I think, yeah, not actually, you're pretty confident. Just invade. Yeah, we just bypass it. Oh, I have to call my allies in too, right? Yeah, call everybody in. I don't think it's going to call the Ottomans in because they're not in our faction anymore. So a massive invasion through here. The People's Democracy of Albania. I mean, I kind of like their flag, but still. I mean, the Italians have basically shown themselves to be weak. I don't think a war with the Italians is actually going to last like too long. We're going to have a border with this one province. Yeah, people are getting called into the war. They're trying to invade through us, but I mean, all the SSRs are still not actually in the war yet. So what's the actual numbers now? I mean, I'm surprised that the field of manpower is still in our favor. Of course, I can't ignore these guys. Can I actually just look at field of manpower? Well, the Entente's providing about 600,000. I'm guessing most of that's probably still from... Maybe still from France? I'm not too sure. Hey, Britain, you wanna get involved in the war here? Friends in far places. What does that one do? There's so many things in this list. Develop our country. That's just opinion modifiers. They don't matter. And there we go. We're already pushing our way through. Are we losing any defenses? No, we're doing pretty okay. People are getting called in. You guys are actually apparently on the defense. Oh, just up there. That's fine. Expeditionary forces. I don't want your expeditionary forces, especially ones from countries that have no names. Sure, I'll take your light tanks. I will not refuse your light tanks. Look, the Italians over here are basically already faltering. And as soon as we basically have pushed our way through the mountains, then that is great news. And when Italy falls and we can throw our entire army on the Soviet border, they are going to have a very, very sad time. Assuming that they don't push through our defenses too much. Okay, purple here. Your front line does not need to be that large. Again, please shrink down. We can upgrade our fighters to be a little bit better. And also, we can actually, we have all these points, which I almost never spend, which I should be, but I don't. Okay, so yeah, make the A-level fighters there. So next plane's only come available until 1944, which is actually still like quite a ways away. Okay, so these guys are almost at their objectives. How far are we pushing to Italy here? Answer is actually like not at all. The defense on this side have been significantly stronger. Yeah, you guys really need to redeploy. These 14 divisions, yeah, they gotta be somewhere else. We need to try to push here and try to redeploy these men to be in a better situation than they currently are in. Like, does anybody on this front feel confident attacking? The White Army does. But I'm not so sure about that at the moment. The Hungarian army's deploying over on this side, which is nice. And these guys are almost to where they want to be. Green Army, your next objective is basically going to push your way down south towards the boot. As soon as you secure all of your objectives, which I think should be like pretty soon. Again, I don't want your expeditionary forces. Keep them for yourself. I understand that I can probably deal with them better than you can, but still, I don't want them. We are losing some battles here. Why are these guys like so much stronger? Answer is I have no idea. They just seem to be a lot better. We don't even have any aircraft carriers, so those don't matter. Ace generation speed. I don't even really know what the aces do. I'm assuming they just make the, I mean, the air force is better. That's not a huge surprise. They're really not letting my troops redeploy. Soviets are like, the Purple Army is actually wavering really, really badly right now. Which is not what I want. The other fronts are holding up quite well. There's so many troops on the borders. Holy hell. How many men have already died in the war against the Soviets? 250,000 of them have already died. 185,000 Russians have already been killed. That is not great for them. I mean, it's good for us. I mean, they're losing a lot of organization. Green, you guys up here. As soon as you're back in a position, I think you can just keep on and going down south. Yeah, no, I believe in your ability to kind of keep going. Okay, we'll try to push into these directions. Soviet troops are kind of sending a few more guys this way. Send some guys into, Bologna over here. You guys keep on trying to push. Apparently this is for some reason going to France, which I'm not too sure why that's the case, but whatever. Yeah, we've taken over that city. How close is like Italy to capitulating? They're at 88%. They are considered a major nation. Russia and the Italians are the two major players in this war, according to the game. Also, apparently there is no one defending this front. Please, fix that now. I mean, we need to beat the Italians, if anything, just so we can actually, move troops to where they need to be. I'm surprised that people in the east are holding out so much better than the west against the French border. Yeah, you guys are still pushing over quite well. Let's try to kill this one militia troop and just have a contiguous border and just try to march our way down south. Like, Italy is not that hot. Autonomy for Libya. That actually might be good? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I don't really know. It might be good, it might be bad. There's 16 divisions here. If we can actually try to cut them off from supplies, that would also be quite good for us. I mean, you guys are pushing a little bit. I'm surprised I'm just surprised these guys on this side have been holding out for so much longer than I expected them to. Venezuela, I need more oil from you. Thank you. 59 divisions. Try to take over Florence, please. Okay, we're about to take over Milan. Okay, just hold in your positions. All five of you don't need to be moving towards Florence. So the TSD question, two autonomous, I'm guessing they're basically the SS. Yeah, frontline operations. Well, I don't need them to stay home and keep the peace. I don't think there's any reason to do that. Is there gonna be like an event or something that's like, hey... Oh, just bypass it, okay. In supporting roles, vision organization goes up, or a bunch of other modifiers, so it seems a lot better. Where the hell are you going? Stay here. Defend your current gains. Purple, I'm actually going to have you frontline be a lot bigger. And green, I'm going to shrink your frontline significantly. I'm going to actually have you hold positions. Like, stop your attacks at the moment and get to where I think you should be at this current moment in time. How are the fronts on this side going? We're losing one defensive battle here, but all in all, that's actually not a huge issue. It's against just the Soviet, it's the Russian borders that I'm worried about. The river here should be strong enough to withstand any actual attack. I mean, okay, they pushed one province in, but that's not a huge deal. Again, the Soviets have already, the entire Internationale has already lost as many troops that I have total so far, so... Again, I'm not too concerned with the situation. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the French are still trying to push their way in. I can give them a little bit of support. Try to push across the river. And Green Army, again, I think now you can start pushing out as soon as all of Purple gets to where they need to be. You go here, just so we can wait until everything is in position, so you can actually stop your attack now that he's on the defense. And Purple's already, like, Purple and Green have... Purple's already reached their objectives. Green has far surpassed their objective. And Purple is basically going to guard the north, and Green is going to advance to the south. So we're going to have to extend this one province. As soon as Green reaches here, this is garbage now. All of Green on this front. Purple, again, hold your position to kind of keep marching in. Except for these divisions that are apparently still on this front line. They can continue on. Try to push their way through. So if you've already cut Italy in half. And southern Italy looks relatively undefended, I would say. And it looks like yellow has already completed their objectives. Red is coming in here to squish them. Oh, Italy. Italy. How many guys? So that means there's going to be 4 divisions. Oh, just the one division, actually, on yellow here. I want more guys on yellow to push all the way down to the coast. After that, I might think about actually invading Serbia and stuff. I mean, not in the war yet. And again, I don't think I have any way to actually push down there. Rome is actually about to fall. Purple, your mission is also going to push to the other side of the river. And just try to, like, just squish the Italians into a nice little sandwich, basically. Okay, so the Soviets have landed a few troops down here. Actually, it's Ukraine that did that, but still. I think we can actually push the Soviets out here. And as soon as the Italian war is won, all of these divisions are going to go over here. We're going to have, like, the entire army push into Russia. And see if we can actually make something happen there. I wonder if I'm going to get an event about Italy as well. It's a bit hard to say. Yeah, let's try to kill all of these guys. Okay, no, and they've already, German advance has reached Venice. We've occupied the Eternal City. 2 events basically at the same time. Fantastic. And soon all of our divisions will be down here. Get to redeploying. Soon the Italians will have nowhere to go. We have a bunch of political power now. Extensive conscription. We are at 2.3 million manpower in reserves. I don't think we need to spend it there. Artillery. Where is heavy tank manufacturing? Research time minus 10%. Actually, where's light tank? We have a bunch of light tanks and not a lot of heavy tanks. We can actually get 2 of them. But get an artillery one as well. Green, I want you to keep marching down south. This episode's going to be a little bit longer than the other ones, but that's because this is the last episode I'm actually going to be recording today, and I want to get a lot of it done. Or like a decent amount of it done. Apparently we still don't have resources. We're missing a lot of oil and a lot of chromium. Get it from my new puppet state. Keep trying to trade with the United States. Apparently, the United States has no issues trading with Germany here. I mean, yeah, these Italy, it's just a bad time for you guys. How long until Italy actually capitulates? They're at 40%. Their current capital is in Palmiro. I don't think there's any major cities in this little strip of land they have. If you can cut them off from the coast, that's really going to screw them up. Are you considered a core or a colony? You are considered a core state. In yellow, I can have them deploy up to the east as well in the future. I mean, Ukraine's doing some pretty good pushing, I will admit. Does anybody here want to... Like, White Army feels like they're confident enough to actually take the fight to the Soviets, so... We'll try that. Green, I actually want you to be, like, as aggressive as possible. You're at 95%. You're so close to just killing them off. Again, these guys are completely surrounded. No supplies whatsoever. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this one episode. Thanks everybody for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoy, you can always thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.